ever thought to yourself, why do I get so anxious when someone doesn't reply? Or why do I feel smothered the minute someone gets too close? Or why do I keep attracting people who aren't emotionally available? Or why do I always pull away when someone actually treats me well? If this sounds like you, you're not crazy. You're not broken. And no, you're not too much. You may simply be running on an insecure attachment style, a pattern that was wired into your nervous system early in life. In today's video, I'm going to help you understand exactly what insecure attachment is, how to spot it in your own life, and most importantly, how to start healing it step by step. Because once you understand your attachment style, you can stop self-blaming and start building the secure, fulfilling love you actually deserve. Now let's break it down. Your attachment style is the emotional blueprint your body and brain created to survive relationships. It's how you relate to love, closeness, intimacy, trust, and even conflict. And it's not something you chose. It was formed based on how your emotional needs were met or not met during childhood and early relationships. There are 4 key attachment styles. Secure. You feel safe being close to others, you trust easily, regulate your emotions well, and handle space and connection with ease. Then we've got anxious. You crave closeness but constantly fear abandonment or rejection. You might need reassurance and feel triggered by silence. Avoidant. You fear emotional vulnerability. You may shut down, minimize your needs, or feel overwhelmed by intimacy. And the 4th is disorganized. You experience both anxious and avoidant behaviors, swinging between wanting love desperately and pushing it away out of fear. It's important to note, insecure attachment isn't your personality. It's a protective pattern your body learned to keep you safe. And the good news is patterns can be rewired. So, how do these attachment patterns actually play out in our everyday life? Here are some real examples. If you're anxiously attached, you'll overthink texts and read into tone. You worry people are losing interest even when nothing's wrong. You struggle to feel calm unless you're being reassured. And you often feel not enough and fear being abandoned. If you're avoidantly attached, you pull away when someone gets emotionally close. You fear losing your independence in relationships. You stay very surface level to avoid vulnerability, and you feel numb or dismissive when others need you emotionally. If you're disorganized, you bounce between clinging and withdrawing. You test love, sabotage connection, or feel emotionally volatile, and you don't feel safe with closeness, but also fear being alone. And love often feels intense, unsafe, or chaotic. This might be playing out in your relationships, friendships, dating life, even in how you relate to your job, your dreams, your self-worth. So let's talk about how we can turn this around. Here are 4 powerful steps to begin the journey of moving towards secure attachment. Step 1, we want to identify the attachment pattern first. Begin by observing how you respond to closeness, conflict, and emotional needs. Ask yourself, do I feel calm when someone is consistent, or does that feel suspicious or boring? Do I obsess over love and fear losing it? Do I shut down when things get a little too real? There's no shame in your answer, and awareness really is the first step to breaking this cycle. Step 2, remove the shame around it. Say this out loud with me. This is not who I am. This is how I learned to survive, and I can unlearning. It is a pattern. It is a behavior. It's a conditioning. You didn't cause your insecure attachment, but now you get to choose what you do with it. Step 3, start building a secure inner anchor. Before you can receive secure love, you need to become a safe space for yourself. That means checking in with your emotional state daily, validating your needs instead of shaming them, practicing grounding, breath work, or journaling when you feel activated. Start saying, I am allowed to feel, I'm allowed to need, I'm allowed to grow. Step 4, begin noticing secure behavior in others. Often secure people feel unfamiliar, boring, even kind of triggering. Why? Because they don't match your chaos. But this is the healing work. Choose people who are consistent. Learn to sit with peace instead of panic. Let love feel boring at first, because sometimes that's just your nervous system adjusting to safety. Secure love really is calm, not chaotic. And the more you lean into it, the more familiar it becomes. And to close off, I'd like to say again, if you're here listening and learning about this, that means you're already doing the work most people avoid. You're starting to ask the deeper questions. You're starting to choose healing over survival. You're starting to create space for the love that doesn't hurt, doesn't confuse, and doesn't cost you your peace. You might still get triggered, and that is okay. You might still chase, withdraw, overthink, also okay. What matters is that now you know why, and you have tools to change it. So please give yourself some grace. You are becoming the version of yourself who no longer has to beg, perform, or chase love. You are becoming your own safe space. And that version of you, she is powerful, she's peaceful, and she's on her way. If you enjoyed my video and you find it useful, then don't forget like, share, subscribe. And if you want to go deeper into this work with me, you can come join me at the Freedom Formula workshop in Birmingham, where I'll be going through so many topics to help overcome limiting beliefs, blocks, all of this stuff, so we can get you to the life that you truly deserve. You are not too much. You are just learning to love from a place that's secure, and that's something to be very, very proud of. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye-bye, everyone.